Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the incredible world of MLB, the show, and we've got a truly special story to share. Imagine this, a talented 18-year-old, a genuine five-tool player, hailing from the heart of Houston, Iowa. He's been honing his skills at Mormon Trail High, dreaming big, and now that dream is becoming a reality. This incredible young athlete has just been drafted by the Chicago Cubs. Get ready to witness the next chapter unfold as he joins a burgeoning group of talent. We're talking about a future alongside exciting players like Pete Crow Armstrong, Michael Busch, Nico Horner, and Ian Hampton. This is a core that's shaping up to be something truly special for the Cubs' future. And it's not just the position players. The pitching staff is looking formidable too, with the call-up of Matt Boyd and Justin Steele, alongside the promising Jammo and top prospect Cade Horton. Adding Edward Cabrera to the rotation further solidifies their depth, and the bullpen gets a boost with the additions of Milner and Maton. This is a team building for sustained success, and our featured third baseman is ready to contribute to that vision. It's inspiring to see homegrown talent rise through the ranks. And this young man from Iowa is a testament to dedication and passion. We'll be following his journey closely as he steps onto the big stage. Asterisk disclaimer, this content is for entertainment purposes only and is not affiliated with or endorsed by MLB or San Diego Studio. All MLB trademarks and copyrights are the property of Major League Baseball and its relevant clubs. We're playing a video game and are committed to respecting copyright laws. Asterisk. Thanks for joining us today. If you enjoyed this story, be sure to hit that follow or subscribe button for more exciting gaming content. We appreciate you being here.
Continuing our MLB Draft Day 2 wrap-up coverage, back to prospect that we mentioned. Prize, even some criticism of the front office over how early he went off the board. Jonathan Mayo, what do you think of this pick?
Man, I don't think any of us saw this one coming. This definitely feels like a reach to me. I had him more as a day three kind of guy. There was a split camp. A lot of scouts disagreed whether he's better as a pitcher or better as a hitter. I'm guessing the team felt that he's got potential on both sides of the ball, and maybe that adds some value to him. But this made me scratch my head a little bit for sure.
All right, Jonathan Mayo, thanks. What about you, Jim Callis? Was this a head-scratcher or the reach of the draft, as some of the other analysts have suggested?
Yeah, I talked to somebody with the team, and they're excited to get this guy. This is a guy they really want. And the 2 points the club made to me were, one, this whole debate, is he a hitter, is he a pitcher, what are you going to do with him? There was a lot of confusion. This team isn't confused. This team feels like he's got very good potential as a hitter and as a pitcher. They may even try to play him both ways. And they felt like there were a couple other teams that were starting to sniff around this guy. And, this isn't the NFL or NBA draft where you can trade down to get a guy you want. If you want a guy, you have to take him because there's no trades. And they felt like if they didn't take him where they did, somebody else was going to get them. And they just absolutely did not want that to happen.
Jim Callis, we appreciate the time. Thanks.
A minor league manager checks in with one of his players to discuss a launch plan for the young man's development. Prospects may not realize how closely they're. This player is about to get the chance that millions only dream of. The chance to see if he's got what it takes to make it in the show.
Back here on MLB Central, and before the break, we talked a little bit about an exciting prospect who has made his way to the major leagues. Minor league podcaster Ben Gelman has been covering this player for a long time, and he joins us now. Ben, thanks for joining us. How did you become interested in his journey?
I'm very excited to be here, Robert. You know, when he got drafted, there were a lot of folks saying he got drafted too high, and that caught my attention. I made a mental note to keep tabs on him. And then, you know, they tried the two-way experiment with him, and even though they moved off it, he remained very interesting to me. It's been fun to watch him go from the amateur ranks to minor league ball and now all the way to MLB.
Level, what should we expect to see from him as he tries to take on the best in the world?
You know, I think we've been a little spoiled in recent years by guys like Juan Soto and Ronald Acuna Jr. who come up and they just light the league on fire right away. I don't think it's fair to expect that. That's not to say that he can't do it.
It's a cloudy day here in the Rocky Mountains, but we've got baseball from Coors Field in Denver. Today, getaway day here in this three-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Colorado Rockies.
And now,
alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and D will see a highly elite prospects in the game.
Yeah, this is a special day for the entire sport when you really think about it. Certainly special for the kid in this organization. But I'll tell you, when a prospect of his caliber graduates to the big league level, the baseball world stops and takes notice. I know it's just one game. We're going to put a lot of focus on his performance here today. And it probably really doesn't mean that much, but it would be awesome to see him come out and put on a show for us.
The Cubs look for their 7th straight victory next. Tanner Gordon will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent, one good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
He's set. Here it comes. Suzuki on second. Happ at first. One gone. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Though he was always projected as a future major leaguer, actually getting to stand in for your first big league at-bat is no small feat. You got to think he's really happy to be here, of course.
Yeah, Matty, he's certainly happy to be here. If he can only going right now. This is when you have to slow the moment down, hopefully shrink the stadium, and bring it back to wiffle ball in your backyard.
And now here is Jake McCarthy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Jake.
The 1-2. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. Next will be the cleanup hitter, David Woods. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the up, 3 down. 1 out, runner at first. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. The 2-1 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, David Woods. He's still hitless in the majors after 2 at-bats. No doubt he'd like to turn that 0 batting average into a .333 here.
Yeah, I know it's his first game, but after 2 at-bats, he should be able to slow himself down a little bit. I expect him to have a nice AB right here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Ready now is Michael Busch. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. This one's flared out toward left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Pete Armstrong, hit by a pitch last time, perhaps looking for a little payback. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, David Woods. He bats for the 4th time in his career, having already collected his first hit. Not a bad first day, huh?
Yeah, you can never take this day away from him, Matt. No matter what happens in this 4th AB, he's going to get in his car today. He's going to relive every moment, every step that it took to get here. And the fact that he has a batting average when he wakes up in the morning is huge.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. Colorado led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Tanner Gordon earns win number 4 on the season. Luis Peralta records. No place better for Friday afternoon baseball than Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, the opener of this 3-game set between the Chicago White Sox and the Chicago Cubs. Stay tuned for Cubs
now,
baseball
your
next.
2021 Chicago Cubs.
Justin Steele gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, 5 full.
Batting third, the catcher, number 54.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. The White Sox nothing. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, David Woods. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. From the stretch. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of.
The 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he'll make it into score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Great job there by this power.
Ready now for the White Sox, Mike Tauchman. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Mike.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To third. On to first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. So now into the box is David Woods. Drove in a run with a sac fly last time up. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in will be David Woods. He hit a sac fly earlier.
David Woods.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit in the air to left. Tauchman is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for the Cubs, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Up next for Chicago, number 54. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 4 runs, 9 hits, 1 error thus for the White Sox. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home. Next to dig in, David Woods flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. He's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Horner aboard here at first with nobody out. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Heading out towards shallow right. Taylor coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over it.
The center fielder, number 4.
Stepping in once again is Pete Armstrong. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Lifted down the line in left. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out. Now at the plate here, second.
Kelly.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Grounded to short. Scooped up. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Chicago Cubs. The Palehose have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Cade Horton is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that throws 2 types of fastballs. A 4-seamer, which is more of his true riding fastball that he'll throw up in the zone. And the 2-seamer is the one that he'll sink to try to get ground balls. So even though the fastball is 1 pitch, he has 2 pitches.
Leading off the inning, it'll be first offering on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
2-0 now. Now here it comes. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And let's take a look at Michael Taylor. The ability, again, to play center field, both corners, to go get the balls in both gaps and have a strong arm.
Next, here is David Woods. The potential tying run for him at third base. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Lee over to his right. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. So next to hit is Nate Mondu. Singled his last at bat.
Confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
Softly hit to the left side. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out. Now to bat, David Woods popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
One run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate is David Woods. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball in the dirt that's looking for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Michael Busch would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Into the bleachers and gone. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever. You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
6-3 the final score today. The White Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Shane Smith takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Number 49 hammered down the save, his 6th. Van Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com. We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Chicago Cubs. The Palehose aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Hunter Harvey, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Into the bleachers and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the extended hot streaks.
Ready to take his hacks again. David Woods blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Rosario has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the second out. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and the next to bat will be Jared Kelenic. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, what a dive. To first. Oh, but he beats it out. Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away.
Hey, that's a heck of a play by the third baseman to get dirty right there. I can't tell you how hard it is or how far a throw it is, especially when you sell out and get dirty.
Up next, Mike Tauchman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Mike Tauchman.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Row. It takes them a little while to get.
Digging in next, David Woods comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the.
Find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but
grounded to third. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. Chicago launched 6 home runs as a team in the ballgame. Trent Thornton earns the victory out of the bullpen, number 10 on the year. Sean Burke is slapped with his 15th loss of the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over.
You'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Next, it'll be David Woods, grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
ball one.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
4 runs here in this half inning. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball.
A rookie has a lot of expectations on them, and a lot of that comes from how they performed in the minors. You're Cliff Floyd, you know that. You know as well as anybody what you did in the minors. When you get to the show, it's meaningless.
Yeah, you can throw it in the trash. I'm telling you, it's just, you know what, you learn at the AAA level, but when you get to the big leagues, they're going to watch tape and exploit every weakness you have. And if you don't make an adjustment, no